Hi, I'm Jerry Cates. Welcome to the Inspiration Show. So, when you change, everything changes. When you change a behavior, everything changes. And think about if you have a relationship where it's codependent, where you're always doing things for this other person, and when they could be doing things for themselves, and it actually would promote more autonomy and independence, right? Sometimes we are so used to just doing things for people, whether it be our children or our spouse, or even our friends, that we're so busy doing things for them that we don't allow them to take care of things themselves. Kind of a codependent relationship going on. And why are we overdoing? Sometimes because we feel like we're not enough. Maybe we want outside recognition. Think of why you do the things that you do. It might be that you have a partner that yells a lot and you walk on eggshells to keep the peace. So what if you showed up differently? What if you showed up and were able to voice your feelings in a safe place? What I'm getting at is when you change, everyone around you changes. So when you show up differently, they have to show up differently because what they're doing no longer works, right? If you're over giving to someone, always taking care of things, over taking care of things, and then you realize, take a step back and realize that it's burning you out, that this over giving to everyone else is burning you out. And what's the best way to take care of yourself and to give? So imagine giving from your overflow, taking really good care of yourself and taking care of others through your overflow. I love what Lisa Nichols says, I want to feed others from my saucer, not from my cup. Okay, here's the thing though. When you change, you might face some resistance at first, and you got to hold fast to that, or hold fast to your new way of being, your new rules. If I've been over giving to someone and they want something from me, and this particular time I tell them no, they might get upset with me. They might get mad. And just let that blow over, right? Just let it blow over. You have to break down the old structure before you can put a new one in. So when you change how you show up, and it doesn't work for other people, they'll come around. And when they do come around, it is so incredibly powerful. You feel like you've really accomplished something. But you're going to meet some resistance at first. If you've been overgiving and overdoing for others and not taking care of yourself, and you shift to taking care of yourself first and then them, I know that sounds kind of, to some people, that's going to sound kind of selfish. But the thing is that if you're not taking really good care of yourself, you're not going to be there for them. So we're going to teach them new ways of being by showing up differently ourselves, by not overgiving, by not saying yes to everything. And there's another thing. If you say yes all the time, you can't possibly do all the things that you commit to. And then that leaves us feeling inadequate, or like we can't do it right, or we can't get anything done. It leaves us feeling overwhelmed. So learn to say no and practice it in the mirror. Or when someone comes to you and wants you to do something, say, let me get back to you on that. But get back to them on it. Just use that time to go practice saying no. No, that doesn't work for me. And don't give them a bunch of excuses as why, because they'll just use it against you. That's the dynamics of what's been going on, and you want to change the dynamics. So, no, that doesn't work for me, and then leave it at that. Don't offer any more information, and don't engage in any argument about it or any defending it. It's just, I'm sorry, that just doesn't work for me. And that's the thing you want to practice. Just, that doesn't work for me, or no, I can't do that, it doesn't work for me, and nothing else. You don't need to practice the story you're going to tell them or anything, because they don't really care about the story. It's just more information to argue it. So when you change, the people around you change, because what they're doing no longer works. Again, in the beginning it might seem a little confrontive, but you're really going to have to weather through that and know on the other side how much peace is in store. There's not peace when you're always giving and being manipulated, and that's the thing. We set ourselves up for that manipulation, right? That the interactions with other people. You actually get to decide how you want people to treat you. And it starts by you treating yourself better and you raising the bar. And I love this one. Show up as a woman who's loved. Just take that on. Show up as a woman who's loved. How would you show up in your life if you knew you were loved unconditionally? And you are. You are. So, Monday I talked about a clean slate in the video, the meditation video, and that's a powerful thing, is to give yourself an opportunity to have a clean slate, to start fresh, to let go of whatever happened yesterday, and it's a new week, it's a new day, right? You can take it down all the way to the day and have a clean slate, starting fresh. And if you had a clean slate and wanted to start fresh, what would you do? How would you treat yourself? How would you treat others? What healthy boundaries would you instill? Okay? So, I must have talked too long. My light went out. What do you want to create? Give yourself a clean slate. Allow yourself to take care of yourself first, and allow yourself to say no to others. And really take a step back and look at the dynamics of your relationships. And are they healthy? And can you shift it to a healthier place? You can. It takes conscious effort. And don't forget that when change comes, the old structure needs to be dismantled. And that's what the chaos, or why it seems chaotic sometimes when change is happening. And I told a client the other day, just imagine you're a big tree and you have deep roots, and that wind is not going to uproot you. You may move with the wind, but when it's all said and done, you're still courageously standing with your roots deep into the ground. I'm Jerry Cates. So we're doing the Healing Circle once a week now. And we had a great group on Tuesday night. So it's Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific time. It's on Zoom. We create a safe space to have conversations that matter. The Healing Circle is about connecting with yourself and with spirit, that power greater than you, and others. Really having that opportunity to connect with other women. So I will put the link with this video so you can sign up and have an amazing day. I'm Jerry Cates, the Courage and Grace Coach.